both. George has got 6.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Young against Williams. Pass to Stewart. Sasser, right side. Back to Stewart. From deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Young. He has 6. Looking to get back on track. Here's Riley. And the Wizards with another 3.
Yeah, anytime Young goes inside, his eyes are up, scanning for open shooters.
Williams with it. Still without a bucket. Six to shoot. Takes a 3. The shot misses. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Wizards out in front, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Williams is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then it's Duren, and it's Lanier in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. And the Pistons making a change here. Little's checked in. Stewart finds Williams. Shot clock at 6. Outside Little. Unloads. That's tipped. Washington leading by 6. Pass to Riley. Now here's Sasser. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Stewart outside. The 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to George from outside the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Sasser. No points so far. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Duren the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Making sure of it with the two-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. It's George on the wing. Stewart defends. Green's checked in for the Pistons. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Koulibaly's checked in.
Substitution on the floor.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. Money from the wing. Davis has got 6.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Now here's Williams. again here in the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
It's Carrington on the wing. Williams defending. Carrington no good. Pistons trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Sasser. Outside, Williams. Sinks it from distance. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
The 3, George. Rebounded by Green.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Now Stewart. George defending. Stewart, the pass to Williams. From the high post. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Now here's Davis. He has 6. Back to Carrington. Coulibaly on the wing. Sasser defending. And it's Coulibaly missing. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Williams looking around. Back to Green. Pass to Williams. From the wing, drained it for 2 points. And it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson comes in for Green, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Young, he's checked in for Washington. On the wing, Davis. To stop the run. And finished off by Davis.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Jalen Duren is second.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Now Carrington. Still no points. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Showing off his agility and touch inside. Trae Young.
Is such a skillful shooter. Young going with the gentle make.
To the paint. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from the point guard, gentlemen? Playing big
Here's Young. Give him 8. No good on the triple.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Stewart against Young. The kick out to Williams. Thompson with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Williams misses. The Wizards have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Outside Koulibaly. Fires the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight. Stewart outside. And here's Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Man, is Cunningham talented.
Yeah, in the nick of time. Probably not exactly what they had drawn up, but Cunningham saves them.
Left side Koulibaly. Misses the 3. For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Outside, Williams to the inside. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Carrington. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stewart outside. Duren up top. Pass to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Williams from long range. Washington with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Williams has got the ball here for Detroit. Trailing by 2. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer Stewart. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. The Wizards have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Going up top for Davis.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You look at Keyshawn George. What a contribution.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Duren. And it's Powell in for Williams. Here's Holland. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Young, the pass to Fresh. Back to Young. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Fresh. They get it back. Detroit has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Powell. There's the block. Over to the wing. The baseline J. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Thompson. Here's Holland. Cunningham, right side. The 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Fresh the pass to Davis. Powell with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. We've got 1:55 left in the second period. Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Fresh. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
For 3, Powell. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, this crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And the shot's good. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 6-point game. To the middle. Cunningham going to work inside.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Young with it. Give him 8. High post Davis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. Holland for 3. Gets a hand on it. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The crossover. Fresh. No good with a layup.
I like the idea. We know we can make that shot, but the defense wasn't having it.
And so it's the Washington Wizards leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Washington Wizards.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set, says the Jet.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Wizards leading by 6. And so in the game for Washington, we've got Davis. He's out there with Alexander Sarr. Trae Young out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Fresh in at the 2.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Well, the Pistons shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Powell. Detroit moving the ball around. Duren, the screen. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Washington.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
That's to Sarr. Now here's Young. Fires the 3. Duren with the rebound. About a minute played here in the second half. Powell serving the D. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. Washington leading by 8. Coulibaly with it. Now Thompson defending. Down low. Here's Davis. Davis getting it done under duress.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
There's Young with the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Fresh. 14 points for him. Davis a screen. There's Young with the 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one. Powell outside. Pass to Duren. Now Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. He's got 17. Washington leading by 11. Here's Coulibaly. Off target from 3-point range. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Inside, here's Holland. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Sarr finds Davis. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Fresh. Drills it from deep. Fresh has got 17.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Here we go, guys. Time to get out. Everybody, it's the Pistons White Squad. Here we go, guys. Time to get out. Everybody, it's the Pistons White Squad.
playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Second is Anthony Davis. Fourth. Pass to Holland. Duren with a screen on Davis. Holland for three. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Sarr, and again it's Washington.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
Powell passes to Duren. Now Cunningham. And they doubled up Cunningham. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Williams is checked in for Cunningham.
Now returning on the floor to your Pistons, number 18, Grant Williams.
Detroit with the ball. Down by 12. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Foul. It's good. Powell's got 6.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
That's the fresh three-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 6th assist of the night. Powell outside. Jacks up a 3. Out to the right wing. Holland for 3. Here's Duren. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Pistons trail by 13. Pass to Holland. It's Powell on the wing. Lets it go. Another miss by Powell.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Here's Coulibaly up and in on the layup. Coulibaly's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Inside the lane is exactly where Coulibaly likes to operate.
Powell outside. Sarr against Duren. Outside, Williams. Pass to Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Young, the pass to Davis. Outside, Coulibaly. Offline with a 3. And the Pistons shooting a disappointing 38%. Powell sets a screen. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Washington. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Fresh. 20 points for him. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 8 assists here tonight. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the... Detroit Pistons. 17-point game. Detroit moving the ball around. Powell passes to Thompson. Duren the screen to stop the drought. Holland. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go. Holland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Outside Koulibaly. There's Young with the three. Thompson pulls it in. And the Pistons shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Thompson, a screen on Koulibaly. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. They swipe it. Here's Holland. Check by Davis. The kick out to Williams. Powell outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And it's Koulibaly missing. Pistons trail by 12. To the inside. And Holland, the bucket on the assist from Powell. Holland's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Reed's checked in for Duran. Stewart comes in for Holland. Klintman's checked in for Thompson. And Sasser's subbed in for Powell. George, he's checked in for Washington. And we're going courtside for a report on Cade Cunningham. Allie, how is he?
I had a moment to catch up with Detroit's head athletic trainer. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle, and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. They have given him the green light to return. They need his presence on the court, even if he's not 100%. We'll see how he handles it. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
In real time, very hard to know how bad these injuries really are. Glad to know this guy's going to be back at it pretty soon.
Washington leading by 9. Now here's Young. He's got 11. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it might be time to work on the playmaking skills. They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now here's Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Inside the paint, Young uses his speed and aggressiveness to put the pressure on the defense.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
And both free throws good for Young.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's Sasser. No made baskets yet. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Stewart. Here's Lanier. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Outside Davis. AD beasting down low.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Now Sasser. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Williams. Guarded by Young. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Stewart's got 13.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
High post Young. Working on Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Young.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Pass to Stewart from behind the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Young. Right side Davis. Nails the 16-footer. He's got 18.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
And here is Williams. 14 points for him. Kept alive. Lanier. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Marcus Sasser is out there with Williams. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Lanier in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Williams misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. 17 points was their biggest margin. Young finds Coulibaly. Here's Riley. Counted from distance. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
Down low. Here's Young. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. Williams against Young. Williams passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Riley. Screen by Young. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Carrington. Stewart defends. And here's George. There's Young with the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Sasser outside. Pass to Lanier. Here's the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Coulibaly. Launches it. Riley, good. Riley's got 6 in the quarter.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Riley. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Detroit.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And here's Stewart, covered by Carrington. The kick out to Williams. Here's Lanier. Duran with a screen on Koulibaly. And Lanier gets it to go.
You gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Riley. Back to Young. Over Williams. Young can't hit. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Williams. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Duran. That gives him a double-double in this one.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Young. And there's a 3-second violation. And Detroit making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Sarr's checked in. The Pistons have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Young finds George. Outside Carrington. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Carrington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, already a high-volume three-point shooter for Bub Carrington. Just have to be consistent.
Cunningham, right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And he drops it first.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. He's off on the second.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
To the wing, right side. Here's Fresh. And finished off by Sarr.
That's a big-time vertical target. Alley-oop for Alex Sarr. Yes, sir.
Outside, Williams. Six to shoot. Back to Cunningham. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to George. Pass to Fresh. Over Williams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's now 26 points for Fresh.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And it's Washington with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. Fresh, the pass to George. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
and he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be Keyshawn George. That's his first foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for Detroit. And a change for the Wizards. Carrington, he's checked in for Koulibaly. Williams on the wing. Powell for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Pass to Carrington. Now Sarr. Here's Fresh. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fresh has got 31 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Williams passes to Duren. Pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good off the glass. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. He's checked in for Williams. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Young comes in for Carrington. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Fresh. Sarr with a screen on Powell. To the paint. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Powell outside. Pass to Duren. Now Cunningham. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And on the night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Washington leading by 11. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Young. There's the three. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Powell right side. Pass to Cunningham. Again, just in time with the putback.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Washington leading by 9. Here's Fresh. Sinks it in the post.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Cunningham with the ball. Thompson, a screen on Davis. Money from 3.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Fresh. Davis with a screen on Powell. This is the 3. 1:49 left in the final quarter. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now Duren, stolen by Sarr.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Here's Fresh. Now covers. Davis. Davis showing his range.
And And for this offense, when Davis is hitting those threes, they become really hard to stop.
A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Duran, the screen. Powell. Cash from downtown.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
And the Wizards shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Here's Fresh. Takes it inside, and so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Young drawing the double team. Thompson with a steal.
Picture-perfect execution on the double team. No problem stripping the ball away.
Nails it.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Graham, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Cunningham. It's deflected.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the play.
First one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Davis. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
Big break. Big break. Two shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. The long three. So it's Washington picking up the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Anthony, your playmaking stood out tonight. Did you flash back to your days as a perimeter player in high school?
A little bit. The perks of being a guard before I became a big. I get to handle the ball like that, so it was fun. It was fun tonight. Most importantly, we got the win, and just keep getting better.
He can do it all. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Everybody gonna get a mission. Money make a go, instant. I can instant. Everybody gonna get a mission. Money make a go, instant. I can get them lifted. She wanna get it.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Dallas Mavericks earned their bid into Round 2 after a hard-fought 6-game series. Now, the stakes are greater, the challenge that much tougher as they prepare to do battle against the Thunder. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Then it's Flagg. Then there's Irving. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Williams. And it's Reeves in at the 4. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. SGA passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Outside Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Yeah, Williams that time perfectly in rhythm. Just catch and release.
Flagg with it. Washington with a screen on Williams. On the wing, Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to let that 3 go unanswered. What a response from Kyrie Irving.
Outside Williams. Outside SGA. The 10-footer. Mavericks with the rebound. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Jackal. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said he'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. So back over to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. It's good from long range.
You really like how Williams puts the team first.